Ladies, gamers and gentlemen, welcome to Crux Gaming's YouTube channel, and I have only one thing to say, two things to say. My name is Bill Noir. Let's look at some StarCraft 2 games. This is going to be a match taken from Landcraft Summer 2013, taken place in Czech Republic, a best of 3 between Crux Gaming's SpronG and Isuba Intel Reitor. It's going to be a PvP, as we can see, going to be taking place on Belshir Vestige. Now, PvP, one of those, quirky matchups, I would say, where even the better player can lose to a scrub. And when I say that, I by no means mean that either of these players are scrubs, but you can have better mechanics as a Protoss player than your opponent, and you can still end up losing just because of not scouting a tech switch in time, or just misreading your opponent. And the Protoss race, for the most part, is all about tricking your opponent, or for the majority of the time, tricking your opponent into him thinking you're doing something that you're actually not doing. So for the time being, both players opening up with a single gas. Excuse me, SpronG taking a second gas as well as Reitor. Okay, so both players opening up with a 13 gate, 2 gas opening, building double gases of 15, or 14 and 15 respectively. Getting their pylons up, gonna be mining with 4 probes on those gases, and scouting for proxies, and then proceeding to scout their opponents. Here we see Reitor's probe approaching SpronG's base very rapidly here, as the cybernetics cores do end up being thrown down. And now, the saturation of the gases here is the big tell. Whoever saturates their gases faster is probably going to be taking up faster. So far it looks like SpronG is only mining with 4 probes on the gas. Kind of tells me he wants to be building a second gateway here, maybe, or maybe not. Well, actually he won't be, because he's mining with 6 probes now. So Stalker being queued up for SpronG, and it's going to be a mothership core first on Reitor's side, as he does indeed decide that a second gateway is better for him to go for than an earlier Stalker. So after getting the scout, Reitor leaves at the most opportune time, just as the Stalker is about to pop out. He does have the mothership core out, and he does have this pylon at the back of his base, which suggests that he might be wanting to throw down some tech here, and indeed he does, as we see the Twilight Council. SpronG going for a Stargate opener. Stargate openers are very strong in this matchup, because if you can get a fast Oracle, and we see that the Stargate is waypointed all the way across the map to Reitor's base, so probably will be an Oracle there. If you can get a quick Oracle out, then you can get a high number of probe kills. And it looks like this is going to be a blink play by Reitor. So blink play, 3 gateways, as opposed to 3 gateways and a Stargate, and it's going to be Phoenixes, not an Oracle. So SpronG going for the safer opening, kind of. Immediate recall by Reitor upon seeing those Phoenixes. Does not want to lose that mothership core. Of course, this means that he is 100 energy short on that mothership core. But he did get the scouting information that he needed. We see SpronG being a little bit supply blocked here. A little bit too much, actually. And wow, a 4th gateway coming up for Reitor. Did SpronG scout that? No, he did not. But he did see the Twilight Council and 3 gateways. He is still producing Phoenixes, following this up with a Void Ray, so it looks like he's going to be going for a 1 base play most likely. Getting the robotic facility most probably for a single observer, as he does know that DTs are a possibility for his opponent. Although Reitor, he is getting Blink, he might decide to throw down a Dark Shrine later on down the road. And as the Blink is finishing up, one more Chrono Boost on that will do it. And with the proxy pylons already set up for Reitor, he's going to be warping in pure Stalkers, or as many Stalkers as he can. He's going to be pushing against his opponent now. Reitor, I don't know, he's looking pretty strong here. Only one Sentry, Photon Overcharge is available and is triggered immediately, but the Blink is down. Only one Void Ray here. Those Phoenixes will have to start working and lifting those Stalkers up, but not enough Phoenixes here really to make it worth it. I mean, direct engagement, SpronG will have to lift one Stalker up at a time. That's why he's waiting for that Immortal, and he has to be holding on to his defenses until that one Immortal is up. The problem is that Reitor has 4 gateways worth of production, and he will be able to ramp up that Stalker count very, very quickly. With 2 Immortals, however, this is going to be a whole different story. And SpronG is setting up counter-attacking pylons very nicely here, and as the Photon Overcharge dissipates in the main base of SpronG, Reitor could try and move in and go for a kill. Let's see if he's successful. The second Immortal is not out yet, and Reitor is beginning to target fire down the gateways, limiting the production of SpronG severely. Doesn't get it, but that gateway is really, really, really low on hit points. So let us see. The nice thing is that the Phoenixes can now lift up as many Stalkers as they can. They don't have to be lifting them up one by one, because we have 2 Immortals in play, third one being Chrono Boosted. Reitor not willing to blink his Stalkers up. He knows there are Immortals in play. He does not want to waste that blink, but here we go. Here we have the engagement. Phoenix is lifting up. No Guardian Shield on the Sentry because it does not have enough energy, and the Void Ray has initiated the prismatic alignment, but with more Stalkers coming in, can SpronG do this? He still has those 2 Immortals in play, and it looks like Reitor's army has just evaporated. Beautiful composition here by SpronG, and Reitor is forced to tap out of the game, with SpronG taking the lead 1-0. Thank you guys for watching. This was Belnoir, Crux Gaming, YouTube StarCraft 2 channel. We'll see you in game number 2 in a bit.